champion of the world, from Omaha, Nebraska.
In favor of the winner, remaining undefeated, proving he is one of the elite champions of the sport.
The fight is over. Canelo gets the knockout. T. Wilder has eradicated Dominic Brazil.
Yo, you know what it is, man. It's your favorite channel, man. It's CTB. This is Chantel Boxing. I'm your boy Jay Slay. So what up to him, man?
What's up, everybody? Remember to like, subscribe, hit the notification button, comment. Let's keep this channel growing. You know why? Because we love boxing and you love boxing.
That is a fact, most definitely. This is the place where the fight fans come to get these delicious entrees of boxing knowledge. What's on the menu for today, bro?
Let's give a fight recap, man, of the Lomachenko and Nakatani fight.
All right, man, let's talk about it. Man, it was a good fight, man. It kind of went exactly how I thought it would. Kind of I predicted it would. I think the only thing I was wrong about was the stoppage. I didn't think it was going to be a stoppage. I thought Nakatani would be a better opponent than what he seemed to be. But yeah, man, let's talk about it. Let's chop it up. You know how we do, man. We start off with grades, man. How would you grade? Let's start with a negative. How would you grade Nakatani's performance?
I would say I would give him a C plus. I think he had moments in the fight where he looked good and it looked like he was changing the momentum of the fight and things were going his way, and then he had kind of revert back to the old stuff that got him in trouble. And like I said in a previous video, I think the thing that was the problem was, of course, the angles that Lomachenko was putting on him, and also he didn't tuck his chin. His chin was sitting out there to be hit with with a hook all night and get caught. And eventually, as the night wore on, it became his fate.
Yeah, exactly how I saw it coming too. I said one of his weaknesses was going to be his foot speed. I said Nakatani's foot speed is too slow for Loma, and like you said with the angles and the turning around, I think Nakatani was built to be spent like that. That's what I said in the pre-fight video, and it went exactly how I thought. Lomachenko was too quick-footed, and it paid to his favor. All right, let's start with Lomachenko, man. How would you grade Lomachenko's performance?
I give Lomachenko a minus. I think he had a great performance. He got my attention. Like I said, to me, Lomachenko is a special fighter. His skills is second to none. The one thing I saw that was different about him that I liked, I saw more of a mean side and a little grit. You know what I'm saying? When he got locked up, you know what I'm saying, he was trying to punch. He was trying to, I guess when Lomachenko first started fighting, he had a great amateur background. In the amateurs, as far as the grit and being tough and the clinching, and that's not really something you really work on as much as you do in the pros. So I think for the first part of his career, even up to the Lopez fight, he didn't have that gritty, gritty, dirty style. You know what I'm saying? To get dirty. So in this fight, I saw something different. I saw that he almost like he was angry. Like he had Lopez on his mind, like he really wanted to send a message to Lopez in their camp that, I'm here, and it's gonna be a different fight when we fight the second time.
Yeah, I seen that also. I seen the mean streak also pop up at him, but that was almost I won't say desperate, but it was almost supposed to happen. He's coming off his big loss. I would say the biggest loss of his career. It's only his second loss, but I think this was the biggest because he lost his titles and kind of looked vulnerable in that fight. So I kind of knew he was going to look mean. But my grade, I give him a B+. The only reason I give him a B+ is because of the opponent. I thought he did what he was supposed to do against the opponent. He did show a mean streak, but he was taking some shots from Nakatani that I didn't think he should have took. It wasn't many shots, but it was the way, how can I say it? The way he was handling Nakatani earlier, he could have made it a little bit easier fight. Kind of the same way. Like, he was trying to do too much, to me, in my opinion. He was trying to get Nakatani out of there, which I understand. But he was taking shots that he didn't need to take to get Nakatani out of there. Which if he just kept on spinning them and kept doing what he was doing, I think he would have ended Nakatani either way. So that would be my only grade on that. I got a judgment to say where I judged Devin Haney. I kind of gave Devin Haney a back pass from how he made that fight harder with Linares than he needed to. So it's kind of the same thing with Loma to me. He kind of made it a little bit harder. And what do you see Loma going from here, man? How, you think that Lopez fight to happen next, or you think he should have another Nakatani level fight?
It's locked in already. I think at the age and the point of his career, he don't have time to wait around. So I pretty much think that fight is next. I heard the rumor that it could be fighting. I might be wrong, but I think December is what they're shooting for. So I mean, to me, I'm excited about the fight. I'm intrigued. I think it's a good fight. I think I really don't know who the favorite. I think it's a 50-50 fight. I think Lomachenko is going to give Lopez all he has because he knows he's at a crossroad. If he loses to Lopez again, he's done. I mean, that's pretty much it for him being on the elite level status. So he's going to get the best version of Lomachenko, and Lopez, he's an up and coming rising star, and he wants to keep that title and keep up with the tanks of the world and try to stay on their level. So he can't afford to lose to Lomachenko. So there's a lot riding on that fight. So I'm looking forward to it.
Yeah, I am too, man. I agree. Because in my opinion, man, not Lomachenko. I think Lopez was trying to pull the Fury, man. He's trying to find that fight in between rematches. Even though Loma didn't have a rematch clause in his contract, I think it's still customary to have, the champion loses. It's usually customary that the champion get a rematch, or at least have a rematch clause in the contract. So I always thought it was weird that he didn't have a rematch clause in it. But to me, Lopez didn't want that rematch right away. I think the only reason why Lopez will chase that rematch is because his last fight fell through. If the rumors are correct, if the rumors are true that he couldn't sell tickets for that fight, then he will need to make a Loma fight again. If he want another big money fight, it would have to be Loma.
Mm-hmm.
So he's kind of like at that crossroads with it. So that's my opinion. I'm not going to do my prediction on that fight yet, but the way I see it, he was trying to pull the Fury in my eyes. He was trying to avoid Loma, and I think it's going to come back to bite him in the long run. But yeah, man, you got anything else you want to add to this topic, man? It was a pretty decent fight card too.
I'm gonna say one thing. I'm saying it ahead of time. Have the same energy for Top Rank that you have for these other promotional companies. They're having an in-house fight. Like you said, there's a whole lot of other fighters at 135 that Lopez could be fighting. And that could be big fights from Tank to Ryan Garcia to Devin Haney, and they're going to fight again. And if Lomachenko wins, it'll be a third fight. So all I'm saying is I have no problem with the fight. It is a great fight and it's a big fight for boxing. But if you're going to complain about some of these other promotional companies having in-house fights, have the same energy with Top Rank.
Yeah, I was going to talk about that mostly on the Tank. If you agree with that if you agree with that statement Monty just made, go to our next prediction, our next fight post. I can't get my words right today. Go to our next post-fight review video, which will be about Tank. I was going to break that down. Pretty much Mayweather came out and said that he was going to keep Tank in-house, and a lot of people are going off about that. And yeah, man, like you said, man, Top Rank been doing it for a while. Lomachenko's been doing that, but in-house fights anyway. So if you're upset with Mayweather and his statements, you have to make it a well-balanced plate, man. You have to be upset with all other promotion companies because Al Hammond and them are only doing what people did to them. But with that being said, man, like I said, you want to check out how we feel about that topic, is go to our next review, which is going to be Tank Davis. Go to that review and we'll talk more about that on that video. Until then, man, it's like, subscribe, like my boy about to say in a minute. It's Chin Tuck Boxing. I'm your boy Jay Slay. Cut him out of here, man.
All right, everybody, like, subscribe, hit the notification button, comment. Let's keep this channel growing. You know why? Because we love boxing and you love boxing. Logo at the bottom of the screen, just click on it, hit the subscribe button. It don't cost you a dollar, a dime, or even a penny. But most of all, God, peace, and love, and we out of here.